Hello, everyone. My name is Shauna Priest, and this is Healing the Heard podcast, a space where we heal, talk stuff because we want to be heard. Um, so today's topic I wanted to talk about is prioritizing yourself 100%. You are the most important person in your life, no matter if you're a wife, if you're a husband, if you're whatever, if you're a mom, if you're a father, you are the most important person in your life. And if you are not okay, how do you think it will be possible for you to how do you think it's possible for you to make sure everyone else is okay? You can't. It's literally impossible. You have to always check in with yourself and make sure that you are okay. So, yeah, that's today's topic. So let's just dive right in. So, as of late in my life, I am getting med boarded. I didn't share that with nobody yet, but I am getting med boarded. And really, I'm not gonna lie, that took a toll on me because I'm getting med boarded for my mental health conditions. Now, before deployment, I think I always say this, I didn't have any type of mental health condition before that. This mental health condition had led me to drinking. I'm not gonna sit here and fake to y'all. I was gone for almost a year. I drank 4 months out of 4 months straight out of the 11 months I've been gone. That's sad, first of all. Um, just recently I just decided to just go cold turkey and just stop drinking. I have to take care of myself because overall I have a child, I have a household that I have to maintain, and I'm a daughter, whatever. I have to keep up with my family and make sure that they are okay. But if I don't start with myself, I can't do that. I stopped taking care of my skin, I stopped taking care of my body, my weight. My weight went. I got all the way up to 210, mind you. After I had my son, I was only 160. So how I got up to 210 within that 11-month span, I don't know. I was stress eating. I was stressed out, and then come to find out in April May time frame, I was getting out the military. So with that being said, I didn't know like where I was gonna go from there. I didn't know anything. And I just felt like everything was going against me. And then I ended up getting fired from my job. Um, didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. I was dropped out of school twice this year. And so far, ever since like I just started back prioritizing myself, it seems like the lines haven't been straight so far. I wasn't really focused on myself because in those 11 months, I was focused on everyone else but me. And now I'm getting back to remembering who I am and who I was before all of my mental health issues, before I got med boarded, before I gained all the weight. Like I'm just remembering who I was and why it's so important to take care of yourself. You are the you you are the soul. You are the best. You have to take care of the temple that God has given you, no matter what. Um, And as long as you stressed out, you worrying about everything else but yourself, how do you think it's possible that you can focus on everything else but yourself? You have to learn how to prioritize yourself. Even if you make a schedule, even if you just take probably like what 10 minutes out the day to do a little workout. You take 10 minutes out the day to journal. If you take 10 minutes out the day for something, just take time for yourself. Like I have like my little beauty days now that I do. I do my nails on Saturdays. I make sure my house is clean on Saturday. And then Sunday, I go to church and I rest. But in those 11 months, I was not doing anything for myself because I was so focused on everybody else. And that is so detrimental to your health. Hence why I gained all that weight. I've never been a two anything in my life. And I gained so much weight just because like I was stress eating. I was worried about everything. Like I was just so worried, and that wears on the body. like my back started hurting more. Like, you know, like if you believe in like chakras and things like that, like where you hold your trauma at. I was holding my trauma in my back. I had everybody on me. Like, and I was carrying everyone. I was taking care of everyone. But that's why it's so important to prioritize yourself. You cannot take care of everybody else if you do not take care of yourself. I don't know how much I have to say that. Like, I think I'm getting better with talking in front of the camera as well. I think it's because I've been on TikTok. But yeah, you cannot take care of anyone if you cannot take care of yourself. I believe that wholeheartedly. Take care of yourself, take care of yourself, take care of yourself. You are the most important person in your life, no matter if you even have a child. How are you going to show up for your child if you aren't taking care of yourself 100%? There's no way. So, yeah, make sure that you are getting your spirit right with God or whoever you believe in, whatever you believe. Make sure you're doing all that self work. Make sure you're still going to your therapist. Making sure your health is okay. Your psychiatrist, if y'all do that. I know a lot of people don't do that probably, but if you do, that is so good. I'm very proud of you. No matter what, going to therapy and seeking therapy was probably very hard for me. I was very prideful. I didn't like sharing anything with anyone. So because I had to share my life and what was going on with me and how I felt, that was really my first step to healing, which started in 2024, I believe, right after deployment. I believe it started in the winter, so like probably like January, February. I was just really in a dark place and going to talk to somebody and getting help that actually helped me. So I would really encourage you to go and get that help if you are going through similar things as me. I struggle with PTSD and depression, anxiety. So if you are going through those things, I really would encourage you to get some help. Also, because I was going through all that stuff, like I said, I started drinking, and 100% it showed all of my face and my stomach. In my stomach, and like mind you, like normally, like I have a flat stomach. My physique is good. My physique is good, 100%. But I started to get a little pudge, and then it started to hang, like I said, next thing I know, I'm 220. And that's how I know, like, I need to take better care of myself. But it didn't help because I was so stressed out and worried about everything else. So I couldn't do it the right way. I couldn't do it like how I would normally do it, go to the gym and eat right and things like that. I couldn't do it like that, especially because I have PCOS. So once I gained all that weight, it was so hard for me to get it off. And then I got discouraged. So once again, worried about everything else, now I'm discouraged and can't prioritize myself because I feel like it's not working. So yeah, with all that being said, like I got so discouraged and boom, started back drinking again. On top of that, I was helping people that were addicts. How can I get myself better if I'm helping someone with the same addiction that I struggle with? Like it just doesn't make sense. If you cannot help yourself, you have no business helping anybody else. 100%. Like, and slowly I'm learning that. I'm learning that you have to prioritize yourself, man. I just, at this big age of 26, I literally just stopped answering the phone for people because while I can't help nobody right now, I'm not even working. You know, like, come on now, just and people to this day still call me for money, still call me asking for help, still call me, still call me, and I don't answer the phone. But now, shit, really, I feel useless. Don't call me. And I don't want to talk because I'm going to feel bad because I can't help you, and that's just how much of a helpful person I am. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just start prioritizing yourself. Get up here, get up. But start prioritizing yourself because if you don't, then who will? Nobody. You will not attract people who love you because you're not loving yourself. Understand? Like, and I just think it's that simple. You you can't possibly think that you're gonna attract somebody that loves you. if you don't love yourself. Like you can't. It's no way you'll let somebody come in your life and treat you like a little piece of good, and then you'll just think that's the best thing in the world, but you don't even treat yourself that well. Come on now. Yeah, preach. I know. I'm talking that stuff, ain't I, Milo? Yeah. So yeah, just start prioritizing yourself and get your health together, get your spirit together, and your mental together, and your physical together. 100%. Most importantly, get your physical together because overall, working out helps you get dopamine. But don't be going out here drinking every day like I was. Like, man, if anything, I'm trying to teach y'all just learn from my mistakes as a big sister, as a medium big sister. Learn from my mistakes. Like, I would never want to see somebody younger than me in the same position that I was in just a few months ago. And this was only a few months ago. This is partially the reason why I did not start my podcast back up. I was worried about so many other things and I could not focus on this. But this is my outlet. Like, why wouldn't I be able to focus on this? And this is something that I love to do. I love to talk about mental health. I love to help people. And I love to give people advice, So, and I just couldn't because I was so focused on helping everybody else. But if this is like, that's crazy that I just said that. Like, if this is my outlet, why couldn't I? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that I'm even saying that. But you know what? With all that being said, I think it's safe to say that I can wrap this up now. And that is the first episode of season 2 of Healing the Herd podcast with Shauna P and Milo. Um, I would really like to say thank you for sticking beside me. Everyone that waited, everyone that was with me through everything that I have been through in this past 11 months. These past 11 months I don't want to start crying. These past 11 months have been so trying for me. And it's kind of hard for me transitioning from military to civilian. And I just thank you for sticking beside me, everyone, all my 66 subscribers. So, yeah, like I said, just thank you. Thank you for everything. And I will see y'all on episode 2 of Healing Her podcast.